Today we're going to be making a lemon supreme pie. Now lemon supreme pies are commonly found at Baker Square restaurants. If you're in the Midwest, Baker Square is known as Village Inn. These pies are absolutely delicious. They're fairly popular. Lemon supreme is kind of one of those acquired taste pies, really. The top layer is a lemon flavored, almost custard-like top. And it's over a cream cheese based filling, and it's all put in a pre-baked pie crust, pastry pie crust. There's a few steps involved in making this pie, but it's not difficult at all. So let's get started. Alright, for the lemon part of the filling, I have 3/4 of a cup of sugar in a saucepan. To this we're going to add 6 tablespoons of cornstarch, just like so. A half a teaspoon of salt. And you want to mix this up. Try not to make a mess like I just did. And we have 1¼ cups of just water. Add this in. Now you want to turn the stove on to medium-high heat and whisk this together. And you just want to bring it to a boil. You can see it's starting to thicken up here already. Now when it gets to this stage here, it's almost like a gel, you add in your ½ cup of sugar and keep whisking it. And you want to wait until it starts to bubble again and is nice and thick. See how thick that is? At this point I'm going to turn off the heat and I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of butter. And yes, you want to use butter for this, you don't want to use margarine. Just add the butter in, whisk this up, and you want to add in your food coloring. Food coloring is optional. You don't have to add it if you don't want to. I'm going to do, let's do 4 drops to start out with. Keep stirring that. And then to this, we're going to add our lemon juice. We have a ½ cup. Just add that. And whisk this in. Now you can use either fresh lemon juice, or you can use the bottled lemon juice. I'm using bottled. And keep whisking this in until it's nice and smooth. And when this comes together, just want to set this off to the side and let it cool for about an hour or 2, which I'm going to do. And then I will be back to make the cream cheese part. Now for the cream cheese part of the filling, I have 11 ounces of cream cheese that's been softened. It's a 8-ounce package, and then if you can find them, the 3-ounce package. If not, I couldn't find them, so I just used 3/8 of the regular size package. Anyway, 11 ounces of softened cream cheese. We have 3/4 of a cup of powdered sugar. I'm going to add this together. Probably shouldn't use the whisk just yet, so I will use the spatula. See, I'm not prepared. Anyway, you just want to mix this together. If you have an electric mixer, great, go ahead and use it. Like I've said before, I don't have one, so I got to do it the old-fashioned way. Anyway, you just want to mix these 2 ingredients together until it's nice and smooth. You can see how nice and smooth that is. now what you're going to do is get your spatula again and scrape all the goodness off of your whisk. And you're going to add 1.5 cups of Cool Whip. All right, I've added my 1.5 cups of Cool Whip. And then to this, we're going to add a tablespoon of lemon juice. Just like so. Now you want to fold these together because you don't want to deflate the Cool Whip. Just gently fold it together. And it'll eventually come together. Alright, that's looking pretty good. So what we're going to do with this now is take about a cup of it and put it off to the side in a bowl. And this is what we're going to use to decorate the top of the pie with. So it's about a cup. I'm not going to measure it. You don't have to be precise. Now with this, what you want to do is get your pie pan. Move the camera back a little bit so you can see that. Get your pie pan with your pie crust and add this to the bottom of your pie crust. Get all the goodness out of the bowl. And you just want to spread this around. Alright, that looks pretty good. Now we're going to move to the lemon filling part. I'm going to wash my spatula off and I will be right back. Now what you want to do is take your lemon custard or lemon filling after it's cooled, and you just want to put this on top of your cream cheese mixture just like so. Again, get all the goodness out of the pan here. Just like so. And then spread this around. Again, you want to make sure that it's even, so you don't get any high spots and low spots, and so when you cut into it you get thick slices of cheese here and thin slices of cheese there. You want it fairly even. See, now I'm starting to sound like Martha Stewart. Don't have to make it perfect. This is homemade after all. Alright. That looks good there. Now what you want to do is put this in the refrigerator overnight. If you can't stand overnight, give it at least 4 to 6 hours. And put your frosting in the cream cheese mixture that you set aside, put that in the refrigerator as well. And yeah, when this is chilled, probably tomorrow morning, I will be back and show you how to decorate the top. Okay, so I have to admit, I haven't waited overnight, and I haven't even waited 4 to 6 hours. I've waited about 2. But I'm going to go ahead and start decorating this just because I want to. I'm getting impatient. I have a cheap cake decorator tube thing. I'm sure you can buy these at a dollar store. It has a star tip on it. And I put that frosting that I had reserved in here. Now you want to determine if you want to have 6 slices or 8 slices, because that'll determine how many rosettes that you have on top of this. Because each slice gets a rosette. I think I'm going to do 6 for this particular pie. If you want to do 8, do 8. Anyway, to do a rosette using this star tip is really simple. All you do is put it down about 1/4 inch above the pie and gently start pushing it out. And all you do is go in a circle. And when you get to the center, stop, continue pushing a little bit, and then lift up. It's as easy as it is to do a rosette. And then do one directly across. Like that. Since I'm going to do 6 slices, I'll put one here, one there. I just kind of eyeball it. Just like so. Now, if you want to decorate this another way, by all means, go ahead. You don't, just because I'm doing it this way doesn't mean you have to. This is how it's traditionally served in diners and restaurants around here, so that's the way I'm doing it. See? Oh, there we go. And now I'm out of frosting. I still have that much left over, so maybe a half a cup would have worked fine. But yeah, that's as simple as it is to do rosettes. And there you have it. Lemon Supreme Pie. Enjoy.